Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Summit League Racing Formula One. We are here for round 10 of I can't even speak, the 12th season of Summit League Racing. It is Friday night. It is Division 2. Hope you've all had a lovely week. It's the weekend, and we are at a track that needs absolutely no introduction at all. It is the one and only Silverstone Circuit in Northamptonshire, England. Our home circuit, the home of SLR, and one of the best circuits in the world. And it's looking a bit dark out there, as the British weather normally is, a bit drool. But I have been confirmed it is going to stay all dry for us for Division 2 this evening. Of course, we had a washout of rain throughout the whole of the Austrian Grand Prix weekend last week. But here at Silverstone, to start it off, we've got a bit of dry weather action. FRT Eggers is going to be first car out on track. Unfortunately, my co-commentator, SLR Southerner, the Season 5 Division 1 champion, isn't going to be joining me at the moment this evening anyway. He's going to be home a little bit late, unfortunately. We may have him later on, but we'll see. Hopefully he gets home safe and all good. And again, I hope you've all had a lovely week, and thank you for hopping in to tune into Division 2. Qualifying is underway, the 10th qualifying session of the season. 18 cars racing this evening, including one of them is, of course, our championship leader, our new championship leader, TIR Hayes, Purple Hayes, 44, currently top of the driver standards in Division 2 on 92 points. Just need to turn my game sound down. There we go. 92 points. 6 points back is the man who took the race victory last week after penalties. It's UK Beast Assassin in the Mercedes. UK Beast Assassin in the Mercedes AMG Petronas. Massey P3, another 4 points back. He is no longer full-time from what I've heard. He's obviously got a lot of work commitments to be dealing with, which again, fair enough. And hopefully again we get to see him race later on in the season. It's good to see him drop out, but again, regardless, this division is going to be as close as ever still. Pricey P4, of course, lost out in the race victory last week with penalties. He's a little bit far back now, 16 points back, currently sitting fourth in the standings. And the top 5 is closed off by SLR Darnell and the Aston Martin on 67 points. Way to go. Was the championship leader at one stage, Darnell, which is absolutely mad to think, but how close this has been so far this season in this division, can't expect anything less. As I said last week, we go back to the Red Bull ring. It was SLR Darnell in the Aston Martin who took pole position in the end, but as we said, after penalties, it was UK Beast Assassin in the Mercedes who took the race victory. Scarborg, a reigning champion, hold on to P2. Pricey got a 5-second time penalty at the end of the race. He finishes P3. And who is going to take pole position then in the opening race of the Silverstone weekend? Welcome back to Season 5 Division 1 champ, SLR Southerner.
Hi, I'm just a second left work. I'm going to be at home in about 10 minutes, and I'll be on the box in about 15. I'm hopefully there for when lights are out.
You heard the man. We'll have him back for the race then, fingers crossed. We've got 14 minutes left to qualify, so hurry your arse up.
I'll make it.
Good. We'll see you then, mate. Safe travel home. See you then. You heard the man. He'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. FRT Edgar's currently top of qualifying at the moment, 125.8, I believe, on his SLR Division 2 debut. Quote me if I'm wrong. Currently going to go on board with UK Beast Assassin. Man currently sitting P2 in the championship around the 3.66 miles of this Silverstone circuit as he goes through the intersection of the first sector, through Aintree and through the loop. Through Aintree there, not Cornwall Ball, that was looped before. Down the Wellington Straight, named after the Wellington Bombers, which concludes the first sector. It's a 27.5, not the quickest of first sectors from Beast, but again, getting a lap in. Now through the iconic Luffield corner, long sweeping hairpin, gets on the power early, uses quite a bit of the exit curve very nicely. Now onto the old pit straight through Woodcote, heading down towards Cox. Corner where we've seen some great overtaking force and a very big crash as well back in 2021 with Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. Heading into, in my opinion, the best set of corners in the world, Maggots, Beckett, and of course Chapel Curve as well, coming up to right about now in 6th gear. absolutely flying through the corners. UK beats Assassin. 1 minute 2.7 in the middle of sector. Is this going to challenge the 125.8 of FRT Edgars? Heading into another very fast corner now. Down to 5th gear. Short shift to 6 for Beast. That is Stowe corner. Now heading into the Vale chicane where it could all go right and it could all go wrong as well. The last couple of corners. He goes down to 2nd gear. Short shift to 3rd. Clips a curb on the entry. Uses a lot of the exit. And that concludes a lap of this Silverstone circuit. It puts UK beats Assassin P4 with a 126.2. In the meantime, Scott Borgen P3 and Pricey onto the front row as well. Now we're going to go on to which guy? That guy in the AlphaTauri. He's now going through Luffield. And a huge snap of oversteer from that guy. I believe he's now backed out of his lap time. As Dustin Blaze says that was funny. Yeah, to be fair, I was not expecting that. So hopefully he gets home all safe and we'll see him in about 10 minutes' time. SLR Darnell looking to strap it on pole once again, back to back for the Aston Martin driver. Goes on to provisional pole by 0.3 of a second. Does know how he doesn't know how to do it over one lap in a Formula 1 car. Does SLR Darnell knows how to do it in an F2 car over one lap. And well, here around this iconic Silverstone circuit, we put that Aston Martin on home soil. On pole, about a few footsteps away from this circuit is the Aston Martin factory, maybe about a mile from the Silverstone Business Park. So yeah, they're not far from here, Aston Martin. Who else have we got on our lap then? Zachary Beast, he's heading down the hangar straight at the moment. Is he on a lap? I'll say he is. He's just got a Mercedes just moved out of the way. Through Stoke corner, very easy to invalidate on the exit of that corner. Going into the Vale chicane now. Very nicely there from Zachary Beast, but where's he going to put that Red Bull Racing car? Crosses the line now, goes P7 in the end, just ahead of Harv in the Mercedes. Going down to Hayes now. She's on a cool down lap, so she'll be going again. Her teammate Codzilla is on a flying lap, going down the Wellington Straight to finish the first sector. We'll see how he does in that first sector. It's a 27.6, but it says it's purple. I'm going to tell you right now that's a lie, because I think Joe did a 0.3. Joe did a 0.1 first sector. That's a mighty first sector there from SLR Darnell. Fempest, welcome to the chat. Hello, Fanny Bash. He's put Darnell to McEwen. Interesting one. Yeah, I mean, he could be. We've had there's probably a few drivers I think could be moved up to the top division and settle in very, very nicely. And I think Darnell would be one of them. But back to Division 2 though. 1 minute 3.1 for Codzilla in the middle sector. Not looking too shabby, Alonso, at all. Oh, there's Godzilla into the Vale chicane then to finish his 3.6 miles of Silverstone. Round Club the final corner, crosses the line, P9 in the end, 1 minute 26.6. LSW Legend is going to be one of the next cars to cross the line now. He's now going through Stowe corner. The quick driver is Legend in that Alpine. He goes through the Vale chicane and coming up to Club the final corner. 18th and final corner. The line goes P4 in the end, 126.1, puts him inside the top 4. Currently only 3 drivers inside the 25s at the moment. That's Pricey, FRT Eggers, and of course our provisional pole man, SLR Darnell. Owen Howard 36 is another driver who knows how to get it done over one lap in these cars. Multiple pole positions so far this season, but hasn't been able to take that race win he's been hunting for. He's really not been able to get it right so far in races this season as Owen Howard 36, but going into the Vale chicane to finish his lap. Can he put that AlphaTauri near the top like he's seen at the majority of the time this season? Rounds Club, the 18th and final corner, puts it on the front row. Only 2.5 tenths behind SLR Darnell, but as we know in this division, 2.5 tenths could cost you many, many, many positions. SLR Liam's going to be one of the next cars now. Man, who's looking very quick in practice is, well, should I say that? 30.6 now. I'm going to say it now as well. After penalties, SLR Liam did finish P11. And let's just say there was limbs in the SLR Corey camp when he found out after the appeal, and the Division 2 chat as well with me and SLR Molan. So I'm praying for another SLR Liam P11 tonight. I don't think Matt knows yet, but trust me, he'll know come the end of this evening. Actually, you know what? Since we're talking about Liam, we'll stick on board with him for this lap then, as he has an almighty tank slapper in the inner section of the first sector going into Brooklands. But going through Woodcut now onto the old pitch straight. Let's not have another snap like that, Liam, or else you might be in tip barriers next time. Saying that, some of the lines he was taking last week, you think he was in Silverstone through the last couple of corners. He was going well wide. I think he forgot where the chap was. I think he knows he needs to go to Specsavers, but yeah. Far through Maggots, Beckers and Chapel, he's kept it in a, I was going to say straight line, but there's not really a straight, is it? But you know what I mean, kept on tip road, on tip tarmac. Now going into Stoke corner, down to 6th gear, a lot of speed on entry. Doesn't take much risk with track limits, so it peels off into the pit lane. And it is Pricey, who now goes on to provisional pole by 0.2 of a second to SLR Darnell. The Haas driver is on pole position as it stands, with 7 minutes to go. Both McLarens backing out of their laps. We've got DBT Poole in the Ferrari, replacing Massey this evening. I'm not sure if he's been put in there full time or not. I haven't really been looking at Division 2 chat, to be honest, as it's not my division. Going through Maggots, Beckers and Chapel for DBT Poole. Oh, huge tank slapper out there. It's going to lose him a bit of time. Currently 1.1 seconds up though. That'll put him, I don't even look at the moment, but maybe lost a bit of time in the last sector as well. We just had someone move up. That was UK Beast Assassin, I believe. Into a 125.5 for the Mercedes driver, and into the top 3 he goes. What about DBT Poole though? Coming through the Vale chicane as another tank slapper on exit. Keeps him within track limits though. It's been a very scruffy lap for DBT Poole. It only moves him up one position ahead of TRR Godzilla into 12th place. What about F1AB QWERTY? He's just beginning this lap. We'll see if we've got anyone closely finishing their lap. I see Hayes in P9. Is she on a lap? She's on an invalid lap time. So we'll go back down to Golden Fryer. He's just finished Chapel and through the middle section. It's going to be his first lap time of the session. It's a 1 minute 25. To start Southerner. He is online. 1 minute, 2 secs, Ted. Just join his party. Hey up, Mad Duck! Get your box ticked and get on comms. Get into lobby as well.
Where's the lobby? Where's the... I didn't know where's the lobby!
Get in! Oh. So, Matt, get your box tick first of all.
Yeah,
big welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Oh, lovely. A big welcome to the stream. Season 5 Division 1 champion, SLR Subner. He's back.
Hello. It's good to be back. I was going, I couldn't be there last week, so I had to have an extra day of recovery because of a monstrous hangover, but because of probably one of the best nights of my life. And I'm working a bit later at work today because of stock take, and I stayed on a bit later because I didn't fancy working tomorrow, which isn't my weekend in. I've had to restart my game. What have I missed, Corey?
Big news. Well, you've missed some news before the start, because obviously there was an appeal from a certain SLR Darnell which got overturned, and that meant, for the first time this season, SLR Liam finished P11.
Yeah!
There was limbs in the F2 chat earlier with myself and Moley, let's just say that.
That is...
Oh!
That is big. Another in my comments.
Yes, you can. We've also missed Massey has now dropped out of the full-time seat coming into this evening. He's unfortunately got work commitments as well, so he's now dropping out. Currently Price is on provisional pole with Joe alongside, Tom third, and Owen P4 at the moment.
Ooh.
Interesting. Looking pretty good. It's been a decent little session so far. It's going to stay dry throughout, from what I've been told. But yeah, it's been a good little qualifying session at the moment. Championship leader Hayes is down in P11 at the moment. Beast, of course, is sitting P2, 6 points back in the top 3. But I tell you what, I'd say we're in for a good race. It's not really much to go off, but it's Division 2. We're always in for a good race when we're here.
Oh, absolutely. Right, I'm in. Right, let's go. Get off here, let's go.
Perfect timing. Which guy? That guy. From the middle sector.
On my way. Right. Oh, someone's in the wall. Adios, that guy. Which guy?
Which guy? That guy.
Hey.
First one of the night.
Mate,
I mean, there's not really much action going on now. Liam is actually, SLR Liam's on a lap and he's gone purple into first sector.
Of course. 3 minutes to go. A bit of pressure on this lap for Liam. He knows if it's not this lap, it's the lap at all. In fact, the same story for both McLaren drivers, and even more of a scenario for Darren in the Aston Martin, who hasn't set a single lap time in last place.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a scruffy session as Darren at the moment. Liam going through Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel, one of the fastest flowing corners in Formula 1 history and some of the best corners in Formula 1 history. Through the middle sector, he's 1.6 seconds up, as you can see. Purple middle sector again. Is SLR Liam about to shoot that McLaren to the top?
Looking good this lap. It's looking good, and it's also looking quick. But just because it looks quick doesn't always mean it is quick. We've seen a lot of slow looking laps go top of the time sheet. But what we can see here from the McLaren, not SLR Liam, it's going to be his only lap of the qualifying. He's currently 19th, and he goes up to strong second place. Great lap from Liam.
He's nailed the 3.6 miles of Silverstone, and he has put that McLaren on home soil onto the front row there, and only a tenth and a half away from Price, who of course lost out on the race victory last week, with Tom getting his penalty removed in the end. Price getting a 5-second time penalty, and yeah, Price is going to be looking for revenge this evening, and haven't got anyone else starting their lap. Darren is only going to get one flying lap in this session. This is going to be the lap, I believe. Or was he backed out? No, he's backed out of his lap. He'll be going again. SR Moley also is going to be going again. Skeefy is a tenth and a half up, going towards the middle sector. He's got traffic.
Well, that's not good. Not good for traffic. I'm currently focusing on another driver, Corey, so you're going to have to bear me for a bit. I'm just on board with Hayes, who's gone just a tenth quicker in sector 1. I'll keep on tabs in this lap.
And he's looking quick. Skeefy looking quick as well through the middle sector, looking to shoot himself potentially inside the top 10. Is the Williams driver. Had a few issues before joining the lobby. Hopefully those got all sorted ahead of the race now. Going through Club, the 18th and final corner of the circuit. Goes into P8 in the end of Skeefy. A lot of time found in the final sector. But how's Hayes getting on?
She's just about to end sector 2. It's looking quick. Had to lift off the throttle a bit more maybe than expected. She's currently 3.5 temps up actually. Going through sector 2 and set purple. So it's looking like it's going to be a quicker lap. I think it's going to be sector 3 where she lost most of her time on a previous lap. But Ferrari has crossed the line, starting some laps. I think it is going to be Hayes to his next driver to complete a lap. Round the final corner she goes. It's going to be improvement, but how much? It's only up to 7th for 25.7.
That's going to be a best of P7 for Hayes then this evening. How far will she drop down? With her time check flag will be out in a few minutes time. LSW Legends going through the middle sector. At the moment, the Alpine driver currently sitting in 11th place, 10 seconds to go. So these will be the final laps now. Nearly 4 tenths up is Legend. This could shoot him potentially well inside the top 5 as it stands. 3 seconds to go. Some drivers are only just going to get across the line. I think a few drivers might even miss out. Checker flag is now out. SLR Liam's time is done. Kislesko's done. He didn't quite make the line. We've got an Aston Martin and Darren. He's only going to get 19th again. LSW Legend is going to be the next car to cross the line now. Where can he put that Alpine? Goes into the top 5. Does get P5 for a 1 minute 25.7.
Yeah, coming on board with Pricey. It's looking quick. Going through the first section of Maggots and Beckett. Keeps the foot down. Less lifted than we saw from Hayes. This is looking very good for Pricey. They're doing better than his current personal best. Just about a 20th thousandth of a second quicker than his current personal best. We have got some 2 drivers then coming across the line. We've got Ferrari and a Red Bull.
It's gone egg fry up to 4th place goes the Ferrari. We've got a Red Bull coming up as well. That is Scarborger, Zaki's B12, and Pricey doesn't improve in the end, loses time in the final sector. Next up is going to be UK Beast Assassin in the Mercedes, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be UK Beast Assassin. Then you've got behind him SLR Darnell, who is also quicker on his laps. We might see a change of pole position here. Maybe from UK Beast Assassin first, though, Corey, as he crosses the line. He's up to 2nd, but SLR Darnell takes pole with a 25.3 for the Aston Martin driver.
Wow, back-to-back poles it could be for SLR Darnell. QWERTY across the line, just about slips inside the top 10. Scarborger goes P3 in the end. In the Red Bull, the reigning champion shoots himself into the top 3. But for the 2nd week in a row, it is the Aston Martin driver of SLR Darnell on pole position here in Division 2 on this Friday night at Silverstone with a fantastic lap. Takes pole by a little over half a tenth, and once again the top 3 separated by under a tenth of a second.
Back-to-back pole positions to the Aston Martin driver, his 3rd of his career, and the first pole position this season in the dry.
Wow, great qualifying session it was then. for SLR Darnell, taking another pole position in this season. Hopefully, fingers crossed, he can convert it into a race win this time. But it's easier said than done in a division that's close like this, and a track that's as wide open as this, with quite a few overtaking opportunities. Who is going to get the race which in the end? And that is the qualifying session over and done with. And Matt, you clearly came in at the right time, because another dramatic ending to qualifying. Again, so tight.
Yeah, it's what we love to see. It's been like it all season qualifying in Division 2, which only gets us even more excited for what is going to follow in about 5-10 minutes' time, when we see a fantastic race, which, I mean, we haven't had a really dull race this season. Probably the latest race we did 2 races ago, that was probably the most boring race we've done. But even still, that was a cracker.
Indeed it was. And going through the qualifying classification once more, then it is SLR Darnell on pole position, back-to-back times for the Aston Martin driver. Pricey alongside Scarborga P3, UKD's Assassin, last week's race winner. P4, SR Liam ran out the top 5. Fryer, Legend, Owen, Edgars and Hayes, our championship leader, will round out the top 10 then. We'll be going to the race. We'll have a 5-minute break in between just for drivers to cool down. We'll get a few comms in as well. Get your questions in the chat and we will answer them. Wow. Thank you to 17 who's joined us so far this evening. I hope you enjoyed that qualifying 18 minutes. As John Oprah has put, 10 different constructors in the top 10.
Wow. That is an amazing stat. But you know what's even better? We missed it last week, and I've got nothing planned this week, but fuck it, let's do it. It's bloke chat. I don't know. I've only been home not even 5 minutes. I don't know what I've got. Guys, stream chat, bloke chat ideas, go.
I've got nothing either.
No, actually, what should we spend about a couple of minutes spending about last Thursday night?
Can do if you want, yeah.
Well, should we start with the darts?
Wow.
I will never figure that night. Just.
I'm sure you fucking won't. Neither will my fucking toilet, but.
Yeah, neither will the Uber taxi driver.
I remember he kept saying to me, "Your mate is fucked," and he kept saying to me as well, "I'm so glad he's not doing it in here, because I'd pray for the 90 quid that you boys would have to pay again." But say that, the taxi was about 90 quid anyway.
Yeah. Oh well, worth it in the end.
It was.
And then clubbing afterwards, which. It's weird to think that a year ago I was petrified of clubbing. Yeah, I've been 3 times and I've barely given it a thought.
I wouldn't call it a club, mate. It was a cockfest, really. But...
It was, yeah. I mean, they do say Nottingham is 4 girls to every 1 guy, so, and that was... I mean, you with the mothers, mate, were... Oh, my goodness me.
Mate, what was it you said to me the other day? Every time you turn around, I was with someone.
Yeah, it was just fucking were. It was just... I was just with a group of, like, 12 guys just dancing along, fucking... Just... Yeah, and then if I looked at the distance, I just saw you fucking speaking to a woman. For fuck's sake, what's he doing over there? He's asking for pocket money or something. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, having fantastic time. I cannot wait to do that again.
Yeah,
the
hangover wasn't nice, I must admit, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, it hit you hard, didn't it?
Really, it was actually scary. I thought I was having a stroke to start with, because it hit me so bad and so quickly. I really thought I was having a stroke. Golden Egg Shagger has come in the chat with a suggestion: the England shirts. Bit controversial one at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think they put a statement out about it earlier saying they won't be recalling any of the shirts or anything like that. I mean, like, that's what, the first time in God knows how long the St George's Cross has not been on the shirt.
Yeah, I don't know why they felt the need to change it. I really don't.
I think, what was it? It was like just, yeah, I can't remember the actual quote that they used, but it was like to spice it up or something. Like, I mean, you know, it's the symbol of the shirt, so like, yeah. Not the collar, just the shirt. It's really like the purple. I do like the purple one as well, to be fair.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, they're looking pretty mint. Touch wood, it goes well in the Euros, but I'm not holding much hope, to be honest.
It would look great for us to, like, players take their shirts off, get knocked out of the quarterfinals.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Oh. What else we got? Real life Formula 1? What's happening in real life?
What's your feeling on the stuff going down at Williams?
I mean, as an avid LS2 supporter, I'm absolutely gutted. But I think that just further solidifies he's not going to be in Formula One next year. He's either going to be replaced by the GOAT who's stuck it on the front roads last night of Andrea Kimi-Antonelli. Even though Dennis Hauger was a literal Australian merchant being 3.5 tenths clear of the rest of the field.
I get why Williams have done it because it is a lot about money and like points down there at the moment can be so rare.
Yeah.
But I think it's so incredibly harsh because Alex Albon is the one who's destroyed that car, and he still gets the race instead of his teammate.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. To be honest,
but also, like it does confirm, like you said, that he is not. Like I fully respect Williams for giving him that second year because I'm a big advocate for drivers should at least be given a second year unless you're Nikita Mazepin or Yuichi Ide. But it does already look like. Because of the Lewis Hamilton situation, Antonelli, etc., they're already looking at next year.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, that's just fully spiced up silly seasons from the get-go. Hamilton going to Ferrari, obviously. I think we mentioned it a few races. I think it might have been Australia we mentioned it. It's just completely thrown up, shaken up the grid. I mean, Verstappen rumours to Mercedes. I don't think it's ever going to happen. But
no, it won't.
Saying that, Hamilton's a Ferrari, but we see crazier things happen.
We sure have. Who's in the stream chat? Who we got active? Hello, SLR Fempest. Hope you're enjoying this show. Why are you not racing, actually? I think he hates Silverstone, actually. I remember.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he hates Silverstone.
He does indeed. Oh, that's the only one we're going to get to because the formation lap is about to start, and that also means that is the end of the bloke chat. Oh, fuck. No, I can't get the sound up. Fucking. Yeah, just do a real one.
Great. I mean, this is one of the longest formation laps of the year. We're going to be for about 2. Saying that, the pit lane, I think, is the longest pit lane of the season. There we go.
So a bit late.
I think it's a 37-mile-an-hour pit lane, and the pit lane is about the Hamilton Straight and probably the straight going towards Vale put together. It's about 6 days long, but yeah, we'll get to the end of this formation lap eventually. We've got the tyres up on the screen at the moment. It's an easy one-stop round here: hard, medium, medium, soft. Darren thinks otherwise though. He's gone for a soft. Why have we got a Haas? I've just seen Pricey taking the old pit lane entry. That's a bit of a strange one, but yeah, you can see on your screen tyres for everyone. We'll go through the grid. SLR Darnell taking back-to-back pole positions here in season 12. He's gone for the medium compound tyre. Pricey, Manu Crawley lost out on the race win last week after penalties. He'll be alongside, also on the medium. Scar Borger on reigning champion will round out the top 3. UK beats Assassin. Manu's looking to take the championship lead come the end of this evening. Only 6 points back from Hayes. He's starting P4 with a great chance to do that. SLR Liam, Manu finished P11 last week. Is he going to get back-to-back this week? Also on the hard compound tyre. Golden Egg Friday. Manu's been picking up the pace fairly recently. Couldn't see 10th in the standings. All he takes is a few points to shoot himself up. LSW legend P7. Owen Howe, hoping for a bit of change of look in races in recently. P8, shooting his way through the field. Edgar's P9. Hayes, our championship leader, will round out the top 10. F1 AB Quay in the second and a half, which is P11. Ski P12. Daki's Beast on the hard 13th. Kislesko. Tiara Godzilla. Which guy?
That guy!
Whee! DVD Paul in 17th. SR Moley 18th. Darren's the only one on the softs in 19th place, and Harv in the Mercedes. We'll round out the 20 cars we have got racing this evening, and coming on to the Hamilton Straight now, Matt. We are going to be getting underway very, very shortly.
Oh, we sure are. And my favourite race of the season, home where the heart is, the home of Formula One, the home of your pole sitter, SLR Darnell. What I would love to do to commentate him crossing the line, winning a race. Annoyingly, I missed that race earlier this season when he effectively won it, but no, I was there when he won it, just across the line, about second or third. But the lights are coming on, revs are up in Silverstone. Lights are out, and away we go. It looks like a steady start by the Haas, for the Haas driver, but it looks like the Aston Martin driver of SLR Darnell has done enough to go into turn 1 in the lead, and he has done. Is there any car mentioned in the back? I'm not too sure, but there's moves further down the field as we go round the first few corners of Village. We're trying to get a decent angle. There's still a few changes going on. Owen Howell's up to turn, but it's still your leader. Oh, there's a spinner. I think it's that guy. There's two of them. It's Owen Howell and Legend.
Legend.
It's Owen Howell and Legends. What's happened there, Corey?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if one of them's gone for a move on the inside, going to an entry, but yeah, that was a strange one. And yeah, and DPT pulls down round as well. Going through fucking, I can't even remember the fucking corners called, I'm losing my marbles, but DPT pulls round then, 3 cars round in the opening sector of the lap, but SLR, Darnell and Pricey have already pulled a second from Scarborger, using the medium tyres to their advantage. Yeah,
that's already quite crucial, because we know this track has got so many fast corners that trying to break away from the driver behind you is going to be very difficult. These guys at the front are on the medium tyre, the softer tyre compared to the hard, as Scar, UK Beats and Lima got. So it's important for them to make the move and move up ahead. As talking of making moves, UK Beats Assassins up to 3rd place in the Mercedes, taking Scarborger.
Oh, shoe snap from Scarborger there out of Stowe, nearly losing it. Lima's going to be hoping to close up and make advantage of it. They go through Vale, ending lap 1 of 26 here at Silverstone. It is SLR Darnell who continues to lead ahead of Pricey. UK Beast Assassin just about a second behind. Is going to be hoping to get back in DRS range. Scarborger is going to be under threat from SLR Liam anytime soon though, but we've got potentially an overtake going towards I can't even speak. And down the inside goes Edgar's, but Golden Egg Fryer has got the move back through now, going through the loop. And Golden Egg Fryer has still managed to stay ahead. Hayes has made her way up into P8. Pat Sack is beating the Red Bull she goes. And down the Wellington straight we go.
It's going to be interesting to see how the top 2 play is, because again, they have that tyre advantage, and they know that if these two keep battling for the lead, as SLR Darnell loses a bit of traction and goes a bit wide, going around Woodcote, they don't want to fall into the clutches of UK Beast Assassin and Scarborger, because it would take away their tyre disadvantages, which will affect their strategy. So these two, it's going to be interesting to see how they play it. Will they just allow each other to overtake each other going down the straights and just help each other in the DRS, or will they go wheel to wheel, which will make them lose time, and that lead at the front is actually already coming down. UK Beast Assassin very close to being within the DRS. He's got half a lap to try and make that time up. Where he needs to find about 2 attempts. In fact, he's made it. He's within a second of Pricey. As Pricey is going to make the move for Darnell going down. Oh, what's that called? I can't remember. I was there for my first year at Silverstone in 2016. At Stowe. Thank you very much, Corey. And Pricey has made the move. But SLR Darnell, is he going to look for the inside? No, he doesn't. Pricey's your leader.
Swap around in the lead then, as you said, Price in a Haas now takes the lead of the British Grand Prix then, as now start lap 3, DRS in there. We've got a spinner at the exit of Stowe. It's Skeefy in the Williams who has gone round, and no, that's going into Vale. He's lost it, so I'm not sure if he's had contact with someone. Williams driver is round now. That's he's going to be joining the 4 cars now at the back of the field. But DRS now being enabled, Matt. This is where the DRS train now starts to begin. And I think we're going to see a lot of late moves potentially down the inside.
Yeah, we are. And I think we've got a lot of good drivers at the front here. So I think the racecraft and the race battles will be great. Dorsch's putting Scars lagging badly. He's fine on my screen, but I'll keep on tabs with that. I think there's been an awful lot of urge management being played into this. I think knowing UK Beast Assassin, how he might play this is, I don't think he adamantly has any intention of attacking any of the drivers in front. I think he's more than happy just coasting behind, saving up the years for when his tyres really do start to kick in, and then the front 2 tyres of Pricey and Darnell start to fall off.
Looking on board with the top 2 then, SLR Darnell and Pricey through Cop's corner. Beast going a bit wide out of Cop's there. Hopefully he hasn't got a warning for his sake. He's lost a bit of time though. He's just about stayed within DRS. Look how close Darnell was able to follow Pricey there. But through Beckett, it's going towards Champion. He's had a huge snap of oversteer. Going to lose a bit of time. He's going to gain it all back with DRS and Slipstream. Is he going to go for the move? Going into Stowe corner. Goes down the inside. Does the Aston Martin. Can he get the move done? Yes, he can. Great move from Darnell to retake the race lead. But Pricey isn't done just yet. They go down towards the Vale chicane. Is he going to go for the move? No. SLR Darnell retakes the lead of the British Grand Prix.
Yeah, they did it in a way where they didn't lose too much time, but UK Beast Assassin is going to keep on hoping that does continue to happen. I think there was a tiny bit of contact there going into Stowe. I think when Darnell came across, he maybe just a tiny bit of the hazard's front wing, not enough for them to destabilise themselves going out of the exit of Stowe, but maybe a bit of an early indication. How does Mitty know that Scott's lagging? I don't think he does. Anyway, back at the front. This is just going to be a continuous, non-stop battle at the front here between Pricey and Darnell. I expect Pricey to make another move up into Stowe. Pricey lifts off the throttle, coasting behind Darnell, going into Woodcote. As that is all part of the management they're going to be playing for the foreseeable future of laps. Godzilla moves up to 13th. He's overtaken Kezlesko.
It is. Most gains then in this opening stage is Harm in the Mercedes. Started last, 10 positions gained. He's into the top 10, into the points paying positions is the Mercedes. Having a mega start on those medium compound tyres. Goes a bit wide at the exit of Copse Corner. Again, fingers crossed, no warning coming his way. We'll go back to the front because we've got a feeling might have a bit of a change for lead again, Matt.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to be the same story. It's going to be the same stuff every single lap. Pricey, I think he used actually a bit of hers that time because he has used a bit of hers in that, and he's gone into the corner a lot more ahead than last time. However, Darnell is still right behind, and there is a continuous train forming right until you go down to 13, where you've got Godzilla in the Alfa Romeo.
Indeed we do then, and look at Darnell again closing in on Pricey for the race lead. Look at that, going through farm curve, getting so close to the back of the Haas driver, going into Village now. Is he going to have a little look down the inside? No, because he knows he's going to get DRS down the Wellington straight. And can he go for the move? Potentially going into Brooklyn. He's done a bit of a snap on exit. It's going to lose a bit of time. You see him using a little bit of battery. I think he might go for the move, SLR Darnell. To the left-hand side, to the inside line going into Brooklyn's corner. Makes the move easy as you like. SLR Darnell back into the race lead.
Yeah, and he almost overshot it there. He almost found more than just the two wheels jacket seat in there, but he's made the move work, and all this does is just helps the likes of drivers behind just to get even closer. So I think their plan of trying to pull away isn't going to happen. Maybe there isn't too much difference between the medium and hard tyres, Corey. I don't know if you can confirm that to us. I don't know if you've done much practice or race simulations for your race on Sunday.
I think there's definitely a bit of a difference for sure. I think maybe a few tenths. But I think as long as you can just hold within that DRS range, it's going to help you later on, especially in the second half of the race. But it's just, again, a track like this, staying in DRS range with Pricey, with DRS advantage, down the inside at Stowe Corner, retakes the race lead once again here on lap 5.
Yeah, I think all race we'll just be looking at the front here. Just the nature of the circuit and how close this grid is. It's going to be like this all the race through, as there's a yellow flag. But for who? Chris Kamara.
That's Legend and Darren have had a collision right at the back of the field. And, yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happened there down at Brooklands, but they've come together. I'm not 100% sure if anyone's got any damage, but, yeah, their race has gone from bad to worse. You think they worked together to try and close back up, but no, they've had a collision. And even further down they go then. Price and they're still holding on to the lead. SLR Dino with a bit of a snap onto the Wellington straight we go now, out of Aintree. But going into Brooklands corner, he's still a bit too far back about going for the lead. But Scott Mulgrew is going to go too far back. He's gone off the road. And he's really outbraked himself as the reigning champion. He's dropped down to 5th place.
Yeah, I was on board for that. He didn't outbrake himself. He decided to try his luck with having a wheel on the grass, try to go around UKB's Assassin. But as we know, that these cars don't work on the grass. So that was a bit of a self-inflicted mistake. From what it appears from the Red Bull driver, maybe trying a bit too hard, trying to rush it a bit, and it's cost him a few places. Liam up to 4th.
Indeed he is, and Scarborger managed to get back within DRS range though of SLR Liam. Used quite a bit of his battery though to do that. That error might cost him. Liam is now closed right up to the back of the UK Beast Assassin for the final podium place. But Beast exceeds defending, moving on the straight to try and break the slipstream. Nothing too dangerous. Not like we saw in Formula 3 practice, I think it was last night.
Oh wow, what did I miss there?
So basically, I think it was Nicholas Solov took out one of the MPs literally on purpose because they were like warming up their tyres in the straight while he was on a flying lap, and he got only a three-place grid drop for it. It's all over Twitter.
Oh wow. They'll take out a member of parliament. I'm all for that. This is still. I mean, the gaps are close everywhere, but this is the gap we're looking at. The battle for first place. A great advert for how good this track is, and a great advert for this racing league. Now, are we going to see a move into Woodcoe? We're not. He saves the Ers, and he is going to wait, perhaps until go down Stowe. Now, Corey, are we going to say about now is when the hard tyres really start to come in? So would you say that these drivers are probably on level tyre performance now?
Potentially. Yeah, I'm going to say yeah to that, to be honest. It's always pricey, a bit wide out of the exit there. I think the hard tyres, as you said, will start coming into their own now. That guy is the first driver to get a time penalty this evening. Will not be the last. Very easy to pick up track limit warnings around here. But yeah, medium tyres, they will start to feel the degradation kicking in now. We've got yellow flags, and that is LSW Legend. Got to spin out the final corner. SLR Darnell going into Stowe once again on lap 7, and once again retakes the lead. We're going to be saying it probably every single lap, but they swap around again to the top 2.
Yeah, they're certainly going to love watching this back. All the camera time they're going to be getting. Apologies for any of the drivers a bit lower down, but... Oh, he's lost the rear a bit there. It's not Darnell. Get a bit hot there. That's the first sign that maybe these tyres are past their peak and the hearts are coming into it. UK Beast Assassin's licking his lips. He's right behind Pricey. He might be in a bit of a position to make a move there. Who knows? He is a sneaky little beast. But talking of making moves, I thought Pricey was going to make a move. He thought twice about it, but maybe he's put himself in a bit of a vulnerable position. And he's under attack by the Mercedes. So you've got SLR Darnell under attack by Pricey. Pricey under attack by UK Beast Assassin. And then you've got Liam who's under attack by the Red Bull of Scarborger. But there's going to be no moves. It's just going to tighten up a bit. Pricey right behind SLR Darnell. 2 tenths. Less than 2 tenths is the gap between the two. And it's been like that from the start and it's going to be like that to the end.
Wow. Fantastic racing so far on the opening 8 laps of this British Grand Prix. Liam, I think, has made an error because Scarborger's going to make his way through. They've lost DRS range now. Going into Cop's corner, Scarborger down the inside takes 4th place. He's going to try and get his way back in DRS from UK Beast Assassin, but can't at the moment. As they go through Magus and Beckett's, no, they've now lost that DRS advantage. They need to get back in ASAP to stay in the fight for this race victory. Liam will have DRS on Scarborger, who will not have DRS on UK Beast Assassin. Has got back within range. Pricey once again, lap 8, will retake the race lead down the inside at Stowe Corner.
Yeah, what point do... Oh, and tell you what, SLR Darnage, look around the outside, he lifts off. Oh, and again, it's going to close it all up. Scarborger is within the second again. Pricey a bit slow going out the exit there of Club Corner. It all comes back down together again. There's a move from 13 because Lesco takes Cordzilla's place. It is still that one train from 1st to 13th, 1st to 12th, apologies. Which is that train. It's just going to keep on going like this. The undercut is going to be so crucial here because of how close they all are. And that's a problem in FSR Darnell. He's lost a bit of traction, Corey.
He has. That might cost him potentially UK Beast Assassin. You can see Tom rinsing down the Wellington straight. He's not going to go around the outside, is he? No. He thought better of it. That was going to be a very ambitious move to pull that off on SLR Darnell, but going through Luffield now. Golden Egg Fry is losing position. SLR Liam's losing position. He's lost 2 positions. Golden Egg Fry and Edgar's. They're still going side by side out of Luffield and towards Woodcote, the old pitch straight. Can Liam get the position back? Edgar's round the outside, has got the moves done. The Williams driver is having a fantastic race so far, and he's up into 6th place.
I don't feel that those medium tyres look like they are certainly on their way out. Maybe in the next 2 or 3 laps you can see the medium runners pit. SLR Darnell. Just the rear wanted to step out going round Woodcote as we've got our first retirement. The Aston Martin driver of Darren, he's retired in the pit lane. Once again, are we going to see some changes going down Stowe?
Back on board to the race lead. Is Darnell going to close enough to make the move? No. He isn't going to make the move into Stowe on lap 9. Is the man who started on pole position. He's going to way behind Pricey this time round though. We've got a few moves down the lower echelons of the grid. That's SLR Moley. Get up to 14th place past Ski Tree, but still a long way to go for them in this race. They will need a safety car to catch back up to this train. Don't rule it out here at Silverstone. There's a lot of run-off area, but there's still a lot of places where it can easily happen.
Yep, for sure. The barriers might be far away, but we know the stewards like to press that safety car button maybe a bit more than they should at times. And plus, this is Formula 1 2024, the game. That's not, it's 2023. I've got carried away.
Not yet there.
Yeah, not there. Yeah, I'm just really thinking about the next game because of the shocking cars we have in Formula 2. Anyway, that was just these news. This race is much more exciting on every single level.
Yes, it is. And you can say that again every week. Darnell closing up now through Cox Corner, just under 4, just over 4 tenths now with the gap as they go towards Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel once again. DRS detection point is there, that little white line you saw go over, and this is where the DRS zone is, heading down to Stowe Corner, where we've seen all the moves happen so far this race, but Darnell is maybe a bit too far back to go for the move, or is he though? You can see with the slipstream, you can see with the DRS how much he's gaining on the Haas driver, but not enough to go for the overtake. Again, pit stop windows will probably be opening in the next couple of laps. SLR Darnell's pit stop windows right now. He peels off into the pit lane, off the medium compound tyre he goes.
Yeah, he used the DRS to catch up to Pricey at the end there, and he's the first to blink. That will trigger a whole load of pit stops. It's a very long and slow pit stop here at Silverstone. You've got Harvey in the pits also, the Mercedes.
Yeah, I believe the longest pit lane of the season, biggest pit loss, of course, as well. I think Codzilla was the first car to pit in. He pitted very, very early. He will very much struggle to get to the end of this race. Pricey, of course, still leads out in front. Now it's UK beats Assassin in P2. He needs to close that gap up a little bit now, though. He will, of course, have DRS. Pricey will not. Gaps are starting to open up a little bit now, about 4 or 5 tenths between each car. A lot of battery management going on for some drivers, not so much for some others. Hayes is looking pretty comfortable at the moment. 7th place with about 80% battery. Still a long way to go though, 15 laps to go in this Grand Prix.
Tell you what, it could just be more than a smart move here by Darnell. It could be more than just undercut by a tyre performance. He's going to know that Pricey was in the lead, so Pricey's got no DRS to help drag him along. UK beats Assassin's going to have that, so that'll be the new battle going on there, should there be one where they'll lose time. SLR Darnell hasn't got DRS, but he's got much fresher tyres. So the undercut here could be gained via just more DRS than anything. And Pricey has to side to the pit now.
So he has our race leader into the pit lane. He goes then. It's the two that's been battling for the race lead since the lights went out. Pricey versus SLR Darnell. The crucial thing is where is he going to come out relative to Darnell? Is he going to come out behind or ahead? You said the tyre advantage could be critical in this one. Circuit, as long as it's 3.6 miles, it could definitely pay the difference. Edgars has now lost DRS to Scarborough. Of course, with all these drivers pitting, the gaps do open up a bit more. Chance of losing DRS for Edgars. That chance has now happened. He's now 1.3 seconds back. Scarborough is just about within the DRS range. Pricey, though, we'll keep an eye on him. We'll keep an eye on SLR Darnell, actually, as he goes through the first corner of Abbey. Is he going to get ahead of Pricey? There's the Haas in front of him. So, no, he has not undercut the Haas driver. Pricey's had a mega in-lap and has still got out ahead of SLR Darnell.
Yeah, I think he used a bit of burst to help him out there. It's more or less been unchanged. So, next move is the UK beats Assassin. Again, he's on those harder tyres, but these guys are going to be quicker than your current race leader because of the fresher tyres. But the only thing that might stop that is if these two just non-stop keep swabbling. If these two work together, then they might find that they'll pull away, because they need to pull away, because they're going to be dragged back again by when UK beats Assassin and Scarborough put on those medium tyres. Darno, he's not looking about going in the inside, is he? Surely not. No, he's not, thought so. Liam's overtaken Edgar. Oh, has he?
It's round the outside at Stoke. It'd be a lovely move if we can make it work, but Edgar's going to ruin that and peel off into the pit lane. It was like Nigel Mansell nearly all those years ago. Lewis Hamilton and Heikki Kovalainen, but no. Edgar's had to ruin it, and into the pit lane he goes. But that's our Liam. Regardless, he will move up to P3 anyway on track.
Yeah, and you've got a few more drivers in the pit. Moley's in the pit now, albeit from 10th. SLR Darnell is back into the race lead as we've got a yellow flag. There was a spinner and snow, it appears.
I think it was Golden Egg Fry doing a perfectly pirouette, I believe. Wasn't a quick yellow flag, but yeah, losing a lot of time as Half now sets a new fastest lap of the race, 1:29.1. Coming down in 13th, but of course, with all the pit stops going on, you're going to see that timer screen on the left-hand side change quite a lot. We'll get the pit stops up on the screen very quickly. You can see everyone from 10th downwards has pit. Top 9, of course, yet to pit in this Grand Prix. Their pit window is open right about now. We'll get the tyres back up as well. Only 3 drivers yet to pit on the medium compound tyres. It's that guy, F1 AB30, and Skeefy. The rest all on the hard compound tyres. They'll be switching to the medium compound tyre. It'll be quicker. Second half of the race, of course.
Oh. Things a bit quieter now, are they? Oh, and there's the penalty. Let's go now. Bad day for the AlphaTauri guys. Both drivers have got penalties, and the only drivers to have penalties. With how close this grid is, that is going to be a sucker punch. Scarborger's in the pits.
It is. Where's he going to come out relative to SLR Darnell, though? He was fighting on just outside the top 3. Was the reigning champion, fighting around UK beast Assassin. We will see. Can stay within maybe the DRS range of Pricey and SLR Darnell, maybe around the half area. He's an overtake. It's because it's in pit lane. Zach is beast, currently up to P3 at the moment. Of course, he is yet to pit in this race. He's right on the back of SLR Liam. He's now 3 seconds back from UK Beast Assassin, who might actually be on a pretty decent strategy here because he's in clear air, hasn't got anyone to worry about behind him. He can just look ahead and get that Mercedes foot down. And can he maybe stay in the lead train? Of course, DRS very critical around here, but there is fresh tyres as well. And at the moment, it's going the way of UK Beast Assassin in that favour.
Yeah, it's Darnell and Pricey are swabbling. They are swapping places, and Darnell made the two lose a bit of time coming out of club corner. Not by anything aggressive or anything, it's just he lost a bit of traction with his rear of his car, which of course slowed him down, and Pricey had to react to it. So maybe on that lap, they were just as quick as UK Beast Assassin, not faster. That might be something that goes in the McLaren Mercedes drivers' favour soon. You've also got Scott Borger, who's just pit onto the mediums. He will catch them up. He will catch Harvey, he will pass Harvey, and he's got the tyres to at least catch up to the duo of Pricey and Darnell.
Race leader, UK Beast Assassin, into the pit lane he goes then. Key thing is, where is he going to come out relative to Darnell and Pricey? They're currently going down the hanger straight at the moment. They're going to swap again. This is for the net race lead. SLR Darnell into Stowe corner, retakes the net race lead. It's only for 9th place at the moment, but once all the pit stops are finished, this will be for the race lead, or will it? Because UK Beast Assassin is going to be very much in the equation here, especially later on those fresh medium compound tyres. They now round club corner to start lap 15 and 26 in this race to Darnell. Where's Beast going to come out though? He's going to come out behind, but how far behind is he going to come out? Is he going to come out behind his teammate Harv? Yes, he will. He's going to come out behind Scarborger. He's going to come out behind Hayes. He's going to come out behind Edgar. So Beast has dropped quite a few positions, Matt, but he's going to have the fresher and quicker medium compound tyres.
Yeah, what isn't going to go in his favour is that he's now part of the DRS train. I hope that doesn't hurt him too much. He's got a bit of a job to do on his hands, though, has UK Beast Assassin. From being right behind Darnell and Pricey, he's now got another 4 drivers in between.
Yes, he does. He's got quite a big challenge ahead. Does last week's winner, UK Beast Assassin. If he wants a chance to take the championship lead this evening, he needs to outscore Hayes by 6 points. She's currently sitting in around net P6, P7-ish, I think, at the moment. Of course, she went for a bit of an undercut. She jumped a few people in the pit lane, and one of them is, of course, UK Beast Assassin. You see the tyre graphic on the left-hand side. The top 7, of course, yet to pit in this race, hence why there's a bit of a shake-up in the order. Pricey is now within DRS range of Howe 36. He's one of the cars who's yet to pit. You can see a lot of them ahead of them. Now into the pit lane now, with 10 laps to go when they cross the line.
Yeah, and Scarborger's trying to make the move on Harvey. Harvey keeps it on the throttle around the outside into Stowe, despite the tyre advantage. This is what we love to see. He's not making it easy for that Red Bull driver on those softer tyres. And talking of tyres, we've got some drivers who have actually fit for the absolute soft tyres. That guy and Golden Egg, no, F130 to be precise. Could be one.
Which guy?
That guy. Yeah.
Oh, let's get that in there. Oh, one more thing as well. Sorry, someone asked for one earlier and I forgot to do it. What am I looking at? Anyway, I'm looking at Scarborger take 5th place away from Harv now. He is the first of the medium runners in this second stint, but a track where you really don't want to get a penalty with how tight this field is and as tight as this track. He's got a 3-second time penalty for Scarborger. That will drop him very far down the order come the end of this race.
Oh, I didn't know he got penalty. Oh, that's throwing a spanner in the works.
Yeah, to be fair, I missed it until I just spoke it, to be fair. So, Darnell has got DRS coming up on this on the hanger straight. Can he make the move going into Stowe? We've seen it many times this race, Matt. Can he do it again?
Of course he is. Look at him. He's already done it. With the help of DRS and the help of your Aston Martin sole driver in the race is back into third position, which effectively is the race lead, as they're just about to pass Sakis Beast and Skeefy, who have got into the pits, and in doing so, the Team Willie driver has got a 5-second time penalty. Oh dear.
You Willie.
You absolute Willie. Oh, and there's Scarborger lining up the timing sheets. That is something Darnell and Pricey did not want to see. Pricey now 1.1 seconds behind. But the only thing that's going to help them encourage at front is knowing that he's got a 3-second time penalty, a heavy anchor, but he can still have a massive part to play in the end result of this, for who will stand on top of the step of the podium.
10 laps to go till we see that. At the moment, it's going to be SLR Darnell, or is it? Because Pricey down the inside, going into Brooklands, has made the move to take the race lead back once again from Darnell. This has helped Scarborg get into DRS range. Harv is hoping they battle a bit more, and he can get in the DRS range as well. But going towards Cop's corner now, is Darnell maybe going to go for a risky move? He's in the slipstream, he's closing up on the back of the Hash driver. No, he's going to sensibly wait behind until maybe they go down to Stoke corner. But again, these two have been swapping around since lap 1, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I wonder how sweaty these two at the front are going to be now. They're, without a doubt, the two most important drivers in the division at the moment. Pricey, of course, had his win taken away from him last time out. But before that, he won the race outright and is now about to lose the race lead once again, and probably not for the last time. SLR Darnell going round Stowe. And of all the more this is happening, what's happened, Corey?
Contact with Hayes and Harv going into Stoke corner. Harv has got damage, he's into the pit lane. Yeah. Lost the end plate, and that's the Mercedes driver race over and done with then. He will be fuming with that. It was only the slightest amount of contact as well. And the Mercedes driver's race is very much over and done with without a safety car now.
Up with the radar, UKB Assassin got that move past Edgar as Pricey really is so close to Darnell. These two are magnets. What can Scarborg do from here? I mean, obviously he's got the grip to try and get past them, but he's going to have to use the ears. He's got the traction. He's looking at it. Are we going to see anything good into Woodco? It's all looking very close. You can throw a tablecloth over the two. Oh, and Pricey's always got into the back of the Aston Martin driver. Now the Red Bull's going to make the most of it. Scarborg around the outside. He's got the grip. Has he got the grip to do it? He's keeping the foot down. And there's a bit of contact. It's not over yet. I think it is now. Pricey still keeps in second. That gives Darnell a little bother, but it won't last long as we go back down towards the hangar straight to Stowe.
One thing that's going to help Scarborg in this is they are pulling away from the cars behind now. Hayes, who's done a mega job in this race, has now jumped a championship rival UKB's Assassin. They're going to be battling for 4th place very shortly, but they're nowhere near DRS range at the moment. There's a huge snap from Hayes as well. He's going to lose her even more time. Pricey is going to retake the race lead, but Darnell could be a sitting duck here on the main straight because Scarborg is closing in.
Yeah, Borger fought twice about it in the end. Darnell went a bit wide going in through the last phase of Maggots, and Maggots got a bit more grass than he would like to. And I did think for a second maybe Scarborg, well, he's got a bounty, he's got nothing else to lose. Oh, and Darnell loses the traction a bit more there. That could be enough to make Scarborg make a move, but Scarborg also loses a bit of traction going around the absolute final corner. Gap now 2.5 tenths, which is too big to make a lunge, as F1 QWERTY continues to top the timesheet with fastest laps.
One man to watch in this is UKB's Assassin, of course, on the freshest tyres of them all, on the fresh medium compound tyres, has already gained half a second on this on lap 19 and 26. He really wants to close in. Scarborg is closing on SLR Darnell. Look at this. Down the Wellington straight, there's contact! Oh my goodness me, how the earth they didn't go around there, I don't know. Scarborg has gone very deep again into Brooklands. UKB's Assassin will be licking his lips. Knows he can close in even more. How on earth Darnell didn't go around there, I don't know. And look at that. With that, Beast is now near within a second, Matt. He is definitely a contender in this race, and he's dragging everyone else with him.
He had to do it the hard way, UK Beast. He's had to pass about 3 or 4 drivers in between, more than he would like before. And Darnell's rhythm hasn't been affected slightly. That's definitely not more. That's definitely more than just sweat on his racing seat. I can tell you that after that little tiny incident with Scarborg. Scarborg, he is going to try, knowing him, knowing the skills he's got, he's going to try and do a 2-in-1 here, I reckon, at some point. But it's not going to be now, because SLR Darnell's going to make the move again on Pricey into Stowe, and he has done it. It's going to be when one of these drivers makes a move on one the other, where Scarborg is going to try and also walk in through that open door. That's how he could also do it.
We're going to be there watching it for sure, and we cannot wait if it does happen. We're starting our lap 20 and 26. This race is absolutely flying by here at Silverstone, and what a cracker we've had so far, and we're nowhere near done yet. Division 2 goes down to right to the wire, to the checkered flag, and fantastic season we've had so far, and we're only just halfway through the season, so make sure to join us for the final 9 rounds of this season. 6 laps to go in this race. Can Pricey retake the lead going down the Wellington straight, using the ERS, using the DRS? Is he going to pull to the inside? Yes, he will. Pricey going into Brooklands retakes the race lead.
Again, I mentioned earlier, these two are the most informed in the championship. This could be the championship battle here. Oh, and the gap's open. Darnell's opened the door there for Scarborg. You have to invite him twice to do that. Oh, this is going to be going down with the cops. Are we going to see something similar to Silverstone 2021? Oh, God, please don't touch. They touch it again. There's more content. Darnell's got a penalty because of this. There's drama. Oh, goodness me. There's been runs. It's not over yet. Scarborger. He's about to be overtaken by both drivers.
Oh!
UK Beast Assassin. What the fuck?
I had an awful camera angle for that, but wow, that was like Hamilton and GP2 in 2006. Double overtake going into Maggot's corner. That was incredible from UK Beast Assassin. Into second place he goes and could be taking back-to-back race victories. And not just that, the championship lead.
Oh, when it rains, it pours. First, you get a penalty for, I think there was a little bump with Scarborger on the outside of going down the old home straight. And then I think Scarborger maybe was just showing a little bit of respect. I'm not too sure. He carried an awful lot of slow speed going out of cops. And he just got passed by both drivers. But UK Beast Assassin, oh, what a set of bollocks he had him in there. That was unbelievable. And now he's got his sights on first place Pricey. And he's got the tyres for it.
Wow, I'm speechless that. I couldn't 100% say it because the camera angle, but I can imagine how good that was for UK Beast Assassin. I'm sure he'll be smiling after that one. But he knows his challenge is over and done yet. He knows he can get back-to-back race victories here if he just closes in a bit more. But he's got to wait to the final lap to make the move. He's got the freshest tyres of them all. He's got the quickest tyres of them all. And at the moment, he's one of the most informed man in this championship. Knows he can take the championship lead come the end of the heat. And his championship rival down in 5th place at the moment. Penalties, of course, could change all of that and will change all of that. Heading into Cop's corner, though, he closed up to the back of Price. He knows he doesn't need to risk anything, Beast. But going into Maggot's where he made that double overtake on the previous lap, look at the extra speed and grip he's got compared to the Haas driver. Surely it should be child's play for UK Beast Assassin down the hanger straight, Matt.
Yeah, well, it's all good. He's going to make the move here, of course, but it's trying to keep the move stuck for about another lap. There's a yellow flag, and it looks like it's Golden Egg Shagger who's spotted Maggots and Beckett. Up on me, it is. And Pricey's going to make the move back a bit unorthodox compared to what we've seen in this race. It might affect his exit, and it has affected his exit. Darnell's looking at the inside. This is exactly what UK Beast needs. Oh, and Pricey's lost more places. Pricey's got a penalty. This is brilliant for UK Beast Assassin in the Mercedes.
Wow, this is pure drama at its finest in Division 2. Scarborger's up to second. Pricey back down the inside of Darnell. They've had many bits of contact in the past few laps. Darnell back down the inside now, through the loop and in towards Aintree. Can he get the move done? Heading down the Wellington straight. Price is still on the outside line. He's off the track with DRS. I lose my voice. With DRS, no battery left for the drivers. SLR Darnell is back up into the podium places, but 3 of them, Borger, Darnell, Pricey, all with controversial penalties in the end. But are they going to get any of them removed?
Oh, the hard tyres are dying. Darnell loses a bit of traction. Now he's under threat once again by Pricey. They're so close. There's barely anything between the two, hence why they keep bumping into each other. But Darnell's got the speed. He's still ahead going around Cops, but Pricey's pretty much pushing him. If you're Hayes and Edgars, how on earth do you play this? You're 5th and 6th, but effectively you're 2nd and 3rd.
This is absolutely insane. This race is throwing up absolutely everything. Oh my goodness me, there was a snap in the background. Darnell nearly losing DRS now to Scarborger, who's closing in on UK Beast Assassin. That guy's making the move on Edgars. Up into 6th place he goes. Another one of the drivers with penalties. We've got yellow flags. We've got, I think that's LSW Legend off at the back. Zaki's Beast makes his way into 8th place. He's having a great race. Is Zaki's Beast could get many points after all this is done. He's going to go around the outside of Liam. Gets the move done. Does Zaki's Beast going into the Vale chicane. Up into 8th place he goes.
It's now a 2-horse race for this race. If you just forget about Scarborger's penalty for a moment there, Darnell a bit slow at the exit of the last corner again, got tapped from behind by Price. He destabilised the car. They've lost a bit of time. Oh, and that guy, he's trying it. Oh, up the inside of Hayes. He's got the grip, but it didn't work. Those soft tyres will be dying off very soon. Going down to Woodcote. Oh, we're going to see Pricey make a move. Darnell is blinking. Pricey's up the inside, and this time it's not a move for first, but it's a move for 3rd place. How things have changed in such a short amount of lap times, Corey.
Wow. Oh, and who's that? That's Hayes up the inside of Darnell now. Can she make the move done? There was contact between Scarborger and Darnell a few laps ago, but no. Hayes does back out. She knows she can get P2 potentially here after penalties. She'll still lose the championship lead with UK Beast Assassin winning the Grand Prix as it stands. But it will be the minimum deficit for the woman leading currently the Division 2 standings going into tonight. But I'm sure she'd still like to get P2 on the road. But Pricey with no DRS is going to be under so much threat. Scarborger's closing for the race lead though, Matt.
Yeah, well, he's got nothing to lose. The only thing I can think of what he might be doing is forcing UK Beast Assassin into mistakes that might give some warnings and lead to a penalty, which will put them all even.
Pricey and Darnell contact again through Stowe. They're going to go side by side through Vale. Can they get the move done? Darnell with the inside line. Look at Hayes lurking in the background. Pricey is going to have to wait behind a huge snap there for the Haas driver. Can Hayes get the move done going into Abbey Corner? No. She's going to wait behind. She knows how much is at stake here. The championship leader's at stake and could potentially get herself inside the podium. At the moment, Scarborger may only drop to P3 after all this little squabbling happening behind him. Or P2, sorry.
Goodness me. Just, oh God, we've still got a couple of laps to go and there's so many questions. So many questions that need answering. Oh, it's just been another brilliant show from SLR Division 2.
Yeah, I love this division very much for the action-packed racing we get every week. And once again, it's absolutely delivering here at Silverstone. Scarborger's starting to pull away from UK Beast Assassin now. I think it's just trying to make sure he gets to the end of the race. He knows he's going to have 25 points coming his way and the championship lead, crucially, come the end of this race. Hayes is looking for Peter after a fantastic drive from the championship leader going into this evening. Has done all she can to try and hold on. But at the moment, it's going to go to the way UK Beast Assassin, going on board with Pricey now to try and take the place back from SLR. Darnell on track and potentially on penalties as well. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to go to the inside line late on. Going into Stowe Corner. The Haas driver's back into the podium places.
Yeah, it's but Darnell's not going to give it up so easy. These two in a magnet all race. They might not be flying right to the very front now, but they're still together. They'll be sick to death with the sight of each other. And I'm sure there still might be a word or two because there was... Oh no, it wasn't. That was Scarborger. Oh, and there's a tiny bit of lag on my screen. I think that was more me. Oh, hello. Hayes is under attack by that guy. And is that guy going to make it? That guy's going around the outside. Is he going to make those tyres work there towards the end of their life now? And it hasn't worked. If anything, he's probably not helped himself with this prospect of an attack. Maybe he is going to be under attack. No, he isn't. But,
Ultimate lap now.
Sorry?
Of this race.
Oh.
I'm just going to say penultimate lap now. We've got to move though. Edgar's and Zach's Beast. Look at Zach's Beast on the inside. He can see himself in maybe inside the top 5, maybe top 4 here. This is absolutely nuts for Zach's Beast. Finished runner-up in Jeddah with a late safety car. He's providing some amazing action for him, and we'll get some big points coming to us now. I bet you didn't expect this coming to this evening. And again, Division 2 loves to throw up some action, and Zach's Beast is making the absolute most of it and can see himself in the top 5.
Yeah, return to good form for Zach's Beast. Of course, we saw him in the podium in Saudi Arabia. Terrible of me to say, I'm not totally sure how he's been, but I don't think he's been up there as such. But a very impressive performance there by the Red Bull driver. A good day all round for Red Bull, it does appear.
It will be. At the moment, Scarborg is only going to drop to second place behind UK Beast Assassin at the moment with all the squabbling that's going on behind them. They won't care. They've got one more lap to go until they reach the checker flag. At the moment, it's going to go the way of UK Beast Assassin, but it's going to be the final podium place. That's going to be the deciding one. At the moment, it's going to go to Hayes, but we've seen the amount of drama that's happened in the past few laps. I can't call it.
Well, I think, yeah, who is going to cross the line first? I think UK Beast Assassin, he isn't going to risk it. He knows that if he just stays behind, doesn't get any penalties, doesn't get any warnings, he's got the win. He doesn't have to cross the line first to win the race in this situation. I think it's going to finish as it is.
Is Tom going to listen to your advice or is he not? Because going through Brooklands, he's closed up a little bit more. He's going to have one more DRS straight going towards Stowe Corner to try and make the move. It definitely feels a lot nicer on track, believe me. Sure you'll know as well. But is he going to take that risk? Going through Woodcut though, Hayes is getting right on the back of Darnell here. Is she going to make the move on the track to make sure she guarantees another positions after all Stewart's inquiries are done? Going through tops now. She's a bit far back, but going down the Hanger Straight, is maybe her chance. We're going to go back on board with the man who should be able to take victory in this race, UK Beast Assassin. Took victory last week. He is going to get it on track. Look at him go.
There you go.
Pulls to the inside line. Going into Stowe Corner. UK Beast Assassin is going to take victory here very, very shortly. Looks like it's going to change though. Edgar's up into 6th place. We're going to go back on board, I think, with UK Beast Assassin. Has done absolutely everything right. Nailed the strategy. Did hard medium and he's absolutely pulled it off. Mo overtook a few cars. It's going to be UK Beast Assassin. Back-to-back wins in Division 2. And he's our new championship leader. Scarborger will finish runner-up. SLR Darnell look at the line. Oh my goodness, a crash at the line. Wow!
Oh,
Keeping it on the end. Huge crash at the end there. FRT Edgars somehow finishes P3. Zacky's Beast got P4. Hayes finishes P5. I didn't quite catch that at the end, but that was absolutely crazy.
That got messy at the end. Pricey and Darnell again. I think they made contact and the other drivers behind just got caught up in the domino effect. But there's a hat-trick for UK Beast Assassin. He won in Portimao, he won in Austria, and he's won at home where the heart is in Great Britain. We're talking about the most informed drivers. He is now the informed driver, and he has shown it by being top of the championship.
Wow, I've just gone straight to the Div 2 chat line waiting for all the drama to kick off. That guy has finished P8 without a front right-hand wheel, but what the fuck have I just seen at the end there? That was absolutely mental. I mean, I'm hoping to see some POVs in the Div 2 chat after, because that was just nuts. I mean, it seems like everyone's just confused to what happened in the last corner there. Wow, Pricey, who was on course to win the race at one point, as Moley has run out of fuel. Pricey on course to win the race at one point has finished P11 in the end. Wow, just how quickly it can change in a matter of laps, Matt.
Yeah, it's racing be so cruel, but boy, could it be so entertaining for us commentators. Driver of the day, Edgar's there. Tell you what, I mean, I've just seen he's asked about is there been any timing glitches. No, Edgar's. You got that top three because the other drivers weren't as disciplined as you.
Wow. But one thing that I think that is for certain is UK Beast Assassin makes it a third race victory of the season, and back-to-back, and our new championship leader is UK Beast Assassin in the Mercedes. Scarborough, the reigning champion, will finish runner-up. FRT Edgars, after all that drama, will finish third place in the end. Of course, all this provisional, because I've got a feeling the stewards will have a busy evening ahead of them, Matt.
Oh, God, yes. Good luck to you, stewards. Good luck with the night shift.
Oh, but again, another absolute cracker in Division 2 then. We've got the classification on your screen right now. We will get the top three in the party of UK Beast Assassin, Scarborough and FRT Edgars. We'll go through the classification once more. It's UK Beast Assassin from fourth on the grid. Nailed the strategy, overtook cars when you need to. Great battling, some great overtakes. That double overtake going into Maggots. I can't wait to see that one after. He takes race victory. Reigning champion Scarborough P2. Edgars rounds out the top three. Zach is Beast P4. Hayes 5th. Liam P6. Darnell P7 in the end. That guy from 16th on the grid will finish P8. Pricey, F1AB QWERTY picks at the last point. Egg Frikers, let's go. Godzilla, sorry. Owen, Ski Fee, Harv, DBT Paul got the fastest lap on the last lap. Moley and LSW Legend and Darren were our two retirements for this evening.
So carry on.
Up the partridge.
Beast Assassin dominance is starting to get a bit boring now, to be honest. But,
Of course.
we've got the top three in the party. Make sure to get your boxes ticked so we can hear your lovely voices on the stream. Matt, again, we've commentated on an absolute cracker. Typical Division 2, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's nice for it to be absolutely chaotic again. I mentioned the last race we both did. It was a good race, but it was probably the most boring one we've done all season. And now we're back to the pinnacle of Division 2. I'm not surprised what this race produced. But the fact that there was no cars to disrupt it, and it was just non-stop great battling, albeit I think there was a bit of a grim elbowing bashing towards the end, but it was still entertaining to watch on our side.
Indeed it was. Once again, make sure you get your boxes ticked so we can hear your voices on stream. We'll start off with FRT Edgars then. Third place man in the Williams. A big congratulations to yourself. First podium of the season. How are you feeling after that one? Because, again, you managed to stay out of trouble. Of course, just about avoided all that carnage at the end. Talk us through your race and talk us through your POV of that final lap, because that must have been very nerve-wracking coming into the final corner.
Yeah, thank you. Good luck. Well done to the top two as well. I think going into that last lap, I knew I didn't want to be too close to the guys in front, just because I knew it's Silverstone. People are going to be having their elbows out. I just knew there'll be trouble. And then, obviously, as we saw going into the last corner, there was, and I just made sure not to get involved in it. Because if I did, that I think would have been me out of the top 10 or something like that. But the whole race in general, very low on the RS pretty much the whole time, and very slow on the straights. But I was lucky that I stayed in DRS of everyone else, and then just managed obviously to avoid carnage and getting speed through.
Yeah, again, a mega drive from you in the end. Managed to get, like I said, stay out of trouble. I think the stewards will have a busy evening. Of course, we have got our break week next week, so we will not be racing in the F1 division. F2 will be over at Silverstone next week. I can't actually remember what round is next, to be fair. That's a bit. I think it's Spa next, is it?
Yeah.
If I'm right. Yeah, so we've got Spa coming up next, because how are you feeling ahead of round 11 of the season?
I think I've done a decent amount of practice around Spa. I did a league race a couple of weeks ago as well, and it was quite good. I managed to stay in a DRS training with the top guys as well. So I think as long as I have a good quality, I think I should be near the top.
We hope so. Again, big congratulations. Anything to add, Matt, before we move on to second place, man?
I just think fair play to Stu. I was good many seasons ago when my discipline reaped the benefits, and it's nice to see that it worked again today in Northover. So congratulations, you're under the radar quite a bit. The game deservedly gave you driver of the day, and if I had to give a driver of the day, I would say you'd be up there as well.
Thank you.
So then, big congratulations to Edgars. Then let's move on to our reigning champion, Scarborger. Then P2 in the end. Probably absolute caking himself with that penalty at the end. Had a lot of drama we saw with SLR Darnell heading towards Cop's corner. And a lot of wheel banging. Rubbins racing, but that was on the limit. Talk us through your race then. Of course, managed to get P2 in the end after penalties. Pulled away with UK Beat Assassin. Again, talk us through it and all the drama that was going on.
I mean, that's supposedly the wheel banging was connection related, which obviously I haven't got a clue of. But that the second win second wind even at the end of the race was huge. Getting that move into turn on Darnell and Pricey was basically like a guarantee because I knew they were going to be battling all the way. Pricey drifted a little bit, or like Darnell came over or whatever, and I was like, fuck it, I've actually got to take that chance to be able to do anything with the pen. And I presumed they were fighting like mad because I was gaining like bloody 6/10 a lap or whatever. Yeah, take it. It's another P2, 3 in a row. Just need to convert some into a bloody win now.
Yeah, still hunting for that race win, of course. Again, same question I've said to Edgars. We're heading to Spa in a few weeks' time. How are you feeling ahead of Belgium?
Spa, it's a weird one. It's a really weird one because it's how much you sacrifice for the middle sector. And we've got 2 weeks, so I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Hopefully turn up on Friday with some better pace than last season and go from there. That's all you can do.
Indeed. Anything to add, Matt, before we move on to Beast?
I don't, unfortunately, no.
I'll hand it over to you then for our race winner, UK Beast Assassin.
Thank you very much. Wow. If there was a match ball UK Beat Assassin, you'll be taking it home because that's Portimao, Austria, and now Silverstone. Does this one feel the sweetest?
Yeah, I'd say so, because going into it, I wasn't expecting to even get top 10. I absolutely hate Silverstone. So to be fighting with the likes of Scar, Joe, and Pricey early on, it seemed pretty good, and then managed to bring it home in the end, which was nice.
I've got to talk about that double move you made going into Maggots and Beckett's. I mean, you must have almost shat yourself in that seat of yours at the time, because I mean, it caught both of us off guard.
Yeah, I was screaming at Joe saying, we're free wide, just to make sure he knew. But I think Scar was maybe letting Joe back through, which made it quite a bit easier. So it wasn't maybe as good as it looked, but yeah, it's still a good one.
I don't think you should put yourself down about it, because when you go at that speed in that moment, you've got no idea what anyone's doing. Everything's unpredictable. But also, I mean, regarding the race, you came out of the pits and there was 4 cars in between you and Pricey and Darnell. To make your way through that was absolutely phenomenal. Did you still have belief that you can catch up the top 2 despite having those 4 cars in between after your pit stop?
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty frustrated. I wasn't sure how I lost the time to be that far down after the pit stops, but I knew sort of Joe and Pricey would be having a battle, and then obviously Scar caught up to that and added to that, which then just resulted in them slowing down quite a bit and allowed me to catch up a lot easier. But yeah, no, I did sort of believe as soon as I come out the pits, just had to go for it, I guess.
It's no secret at the start of your season, you got off to, by your standards, a bit of a shocker. You found yourself at about 9th and 10th place after about 2 or 3 races. You're now top of the championship, which, again, only a few weeks ago probably seemed impossible. Are you now going to change your approach regarding for the remaining races?
No, I think it's just the same approach every week. Avoid the cretins. It's that simple. You stay out of trouble. You get good results. That's it.
Fair
I don't know
enough.
what else to say.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
I don't know,
they summed it up pretty nicely.
I don't know if you've got anything, Corey, on that.
No, you took the words right out of my mouth. Summed it up pretty well. Again, our new championship leader, UKB Assassin. I'm not sure if Matt asked already, but heading to Belgium next week. How are you feeling ahead of that?
Yeah, I mean it's a good track if they was to remove the bus stop chicane. But yeah, no, I've always ran relatively well there, so we'll see. Should be fun.
The only thing I want to add.
See then again.
The only thing I want to add is that I want to see you making your way up through the grid next Friday, Tom, as well as you did today. At the
Yes.
karting.
Next Friday.
At
I
the
agree.
karting.
I concur.
Ah,
We shall see.
well, we got to get that on the SLR streaming account, surely.
If we could, I'm sure we would.
Oh, but again, a massive congratulations to our top three. UK Beast Assassin is our new championship leader after this tonight, overtaking Hayes now. And that's all we've got time for then. For the opening round of the SLR weekend here at Silverstone, an absolute cracker once again in Division 2. We'll be back tomorrow for Division 3. 8 p.m. and then of course the McEwen division will round out the SLR weekend at Silverstone. We will not be back next week with Division 2. We are having the F1 break week next week. We'll be back the week after though. We'll be heading to Spa-Francorchamps for 11th round of the season 12 of SLR. And a big thank you from myself, SLR Southern, and the rest of the team. Congratulations to the top three, and good night.